Whoa. And hello guys, here we are for the 18th episode of the Black Book. Definitely the series, I'm really feeling it, I'm really enjoying the game, and I'm really feeling like just sharing this with you. So, kind of the fact that my game crashed and I lost a lot. I think I was about to go on the equivalent of the second episode on the Salt Factory arc, I call it like that, when the game crashed. So I decided to be like, you know what, I'm gonna restart this, but this time with my people. Anyway, so I'm recording this just right after the episode 17. I just went for a little lunch, I went to the bathroom, I hydrated myself. I'm ready to go. That's probably the last episode that I'm gonna record now. But well, and obviously I prepared it, but I forgot the timer. I think I am about 30 seconds in, not sure. Anyway, it won't really matter. So, last episode, we've taken care of this, so the only thing that we need to do now is... boom. Let's keep going. So, nothing changed. Nothing changed. And yeah. Obviously, Proshka. So let's go.
You reach the bride's Izba with the light of dawn.
Oh yeah, it's
The
true, we're coming
changeling
back on
girl
this.
sits under the icons and starts a long ritual of saying farewell to the maidenly headband. The bridesmaids chant Uzhyasyaduka Maladyoshенька. The bride hands out red satin ribbons to everyone. The bride gives the prettiest one to you.
Oh, so sweet.
The ritual drags on.
Wow.
The guests have yet to arrive. The sounds of the last wailings quiet down close to the evening. The bridesmaids begin dressing the bride in the wedding gown, and you decide to look once more for cursed items in the yard while waiting for the guests.
15 HP. Not bad. This can be good to use in the just white cards deck. Only 2 encyclopedias, so one here. And another one there. So I don't really know if I can miss it. Hope we'll have fights. But yeah, again,
You go down into
the
the
spinner
yard.
is involved in this.
It looks
Sure.
empty and grim without wedding guests. Not surprising. This roof was home to an evil spirit for many years. You jump from a sudden rustling. You think you heard it coming from one of the haystacks, but which one?
We'll just quickly look around to see if everything is okay. Small or large? We'll start with the small one.
There was some noise coming from this haystack. Or was it that haystack? Two dark figures emerge from the shadows.
The kids.
Aha! We've got a witch!
Oh, it's Vasilisa.
This isn't a fairy tale. What if I took you for an evil spirit?
Sorry, Vasya. We were trying to ambush an evil Khaldun, not you.
Someone has been here for sure. We've been watching all night and saw it. He sneaked in and planted an ikota on the wedding.
Yeah, I know.
Christ in heaven, not an Ikota.
It's alright. I'll protect you. Khalduns have no business cursing weddings.
What Khaldun did you see?
He sneaked in at night. Satan himself. I swear by God.
Yeah, you shouldn't swear.
The
If
gates
you
opened by themselves, and the Arden seals were flying around.
Means Chorts were moving it.
And he himself didn't look like a Khaldun. He was dressed as a townsperson.
So it's probably Alexander.
Started to whisper. It was so fast and so frightening. It was so dark, we almost couldn't see anything.
She likely won't find it by herself.
Stop whistling.
This flute must be good against the Khalduns.
So he ran, and we decided to change our hiding spot in case he'd be back. And you came.
What did that Khaldun do?
He whispered a lot and did something with his hands.
That's all.
I think he was scattering cursed items.
We'll help you find them, Vasya.
She likely won't find it by herself.
Alright, if you want to help, go right ahead. Pitka, look in this haystack for a peapod with 9 peas. You, Akulina, look in that haystack, and I'll search the yard. All clear?
Clear. You likely won't find it without us.
All right, Vasilisa.
Beer. Leftovers from yesterday. It's flat now. Smells kinda disgusting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Beer. Leftovers from yesterday.
The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds. They must be given to the house of the groom once you go to the bar.
Oh, so that's the chest that we have to search. Last episode, we talked to I forgot the name, but this little spirits like familiars told us to look
You
inside of
cut
it.
into the lining and, to your horror, find something furry inside. You find a dried bear paw that emanates dark sorcery. You hide this new artifact in your bag, as if against your will. The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds.
Okay,
They must be
strengthen
given to the
curse.
house of the groom once
Let's look at the floor.
you closely inspect the floor. To your horror, you find a patch of burned dog hair. You remove it with a zagavr and throw it away in disgust. Petka suddenly calls out to you.
Vasha! Vasha! I found it, I think!
I too found some traces of the curse. You and I both have some. What do you have, Akulina?
Oh,
Well, it doesn't matter if you don't have any.
I found some Vasa. Also pod.
Quite a few curses. Powerful Khaldun is involved here.
So we're gonna have a big fight.
The
I guess.
children look at each other worrisomely.
Give me those pods. Who knows what else is our enemy capable of? A curse.
Jump from the sudden knock at the
Wow.
gates. The children run inside the house, screaming.
Oh yeah. Doesn't even talk now. Demands ransom.
You open the gates before the surprised guests.
I don't have time for ransoms. Go get your bride upstairs. I need to speak to the master of ceremonies.
You seem alarmed, Vasilisa.
I found so many cursed things right now. Someone
Eyes are
powerful is
hurting.
trying to curse this wedding.
You tell old Yegor about your discoveries.
You can't stop the wedding now.
But why? Wait, I'll tell Nikolai.
Old Yegor forcefully grabs your arm.
Hold there. Do you want to spoil their wedding?
I think we should still leave it and act in the darkness.
If you stop the procession right now, their whole life could go sideways.
Yes, but what if we're stopped on our way down the aisle?
Good point.
No one knows how all these curses turn out.
That's your task, Matchmaker, to guard the procession against it.
But we have to.
If it stops, then
continue.
yes, only God knows what will happen. Don't bother the betrothed. Do your job, and I will do mine. We'll teach Fedьka some zagovors. He may learn something yet.
All right, Grandpa.
Let's go. We need to bless them on their way.
All the guests gather in the Izba. After the blessings of Nikolai and his bride, the procession departs to Vilgort, to the Church of the Trinity.
This girl sure is lucky, right?
Yes, you can return from another world. She wouldn't have done it by herself. We helped her. So is the case with the other
Check my
dead.
headsets. It's
They
kinda
can't get
hurting.
back by themselves.
Okay. Glasses and headsets, it's not a good combination, I tell you.
So Koля wouldn't pull her out, got you, right?
Without me or Grandpa, unlikely.
But
You
probably
know-
could have.
I've been thinking. In a way, he also pulled me out from the grave. If he didn't come that night to the courthouse, Schwartz would have killed me.
I was about to let you die anyway, so yes.
Yes, I think that's how it happened.
I've heard what the girls in Vilja have been saying.
I'm kidding. I say this.
Didn't want
But it would be kind of funny. No way. Stupid. Dying in a stupid way. It's
But you did become one, right? And so I've been thinking, you did it to help your betrothed.
Why would you think that?
You and your grandpa taken me for a fool. But I see lots
Good
of
art.
things. The dead men can go back by themselves, right? I visited lots of evening gatherings. I saw how much you loved him. So I think you decide. Varsha, stop this nonsense. Nothing good will come of it. You brought back that girl, but she never died. She was kidnapped, right? I was quite close to being dead. But she betrothed. She's dead. Buried.
Quit running your mouth. You don't understand anything.
normally from what you were saying.
Don't be angry. I'm not joking.
If we recall seals, we can do whatever we want.
I'm close to seeing the afterlife. There's no coming back from there. Your shorts constantly beg you for a walk, right? So how many people have you cursed already?
Not so many.
What's next? Sooner or later, they'll get hungrier and hungrier. And stop dragging our souls to the grave. I was enclosed to many stories. Your church will also drag you to hell, along with who knows how many peasants.
I'm not gonna agree with him. Just
Don't judge Khaldoons by the old wives' tales. I'm keeping my charts in check. You're saying my charts will be the death of me. You can know my fate, and you don't know his fate.
That's right. I don't. But I decided to make my own fate.
so.
Your fate. You heard the Troika, so that's your fate. Maybe it wasn't a trick.
Performing divination. From misfortune. Curious something. Okay. If we hear the next or crying, we have to prepare for bad things. If we hear bells, it's a wedding.
But I have it differently. You remember how I stole from the shop? It wasn't the first time. I've done lots of similar things. I think maybe I should quit this kind of life.
Yes.
It's not a household. I know it's not as fun or exciting. You saved me. So I wanted to ask your advice. You were nowhere after all. What do you think?
Well, Fyetka,
Yeah.
I've always told you to abandon your life of pleasure.
Alright, I'll try. Old habits die hard.
Yeah.
Next thing you'll know, I have my own household.
You better remember these words of yours.
I will. I'm not old enough to have a bad memory.
Fedka grins and flings the reins. Pakcha village is surrounded by mist, and the road to Vilgert lies ahead of you. You think that if someone wanted this wedding ruined, he wouldn't be stopped this easily. You look around anxiously and prepare for the worst.
Easy to stop a procession there. I could quickly see. Fight, 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 fight,
The
fight,
winding
fight,
path
fight.
lures you in with a damp mist and mysterious shadows. What spirits hide behind them? Soon, you get to Cold Creek Ford. Yours and the bride's carts cross the water with a splash, but the third cart isn't so lucky. One of the wheels hits a stone, and all its passengers fall overboard. You look around and notice demon eyes in the dark. Fedka gives you a questioning look. What should you do with the rest of the guests?
Let's just
You
help
hop off
for
the
now.
cart and open the black book. Fedka passes the reins and hops off too. You need to depart as soon as possible so as not to fall behind the wedding procession. The musician tries to help fix the cart, but you have something else to deal with. A swarm of chorts flies out of the darkness.
3 this time. Whatever. They all die. 9, 20, 27. Yeah, just it's the turn. Not gonna heal everything. Better. Double curse.
The cart is finally fixed, and you quick catch up to the procession. The peasants didn't see the shorts, but they noticed you whispering Zagavers. Now they are looking at you and your book. with respect.
This 21 is the one I need, right? 13 plus 8. Yes. Nice. One less. Minutes in.
The wedding
It's
train
fine.
reaches the shadows of the gloomy trees of the Crooked Forest. Strange sounds escape the evening darkness. It appears the mysterious Khaldun cursed this road as well. Your suspicions prove correct. Although you have known this forest since you were a child, the road meets a fork that you have no memory of. Looks like the turn on the right is used more often than the one to the left.
No clue because of this. The one on the left is used more often. So we're gonna go to the right, because if he might have cursed this one, because more people use it.
Another fork. To the left of you, the forest parts, and to the right, the road loops back around.
So go back to the forest. That's what I need to do, right? What's next? Crossroad. Okay, so that's maybe what I need to do.
The road stops at a wide glade. While the wedding procession is turning around, you have some time to gather some healing herbs.
Nice.
Another fork. To the left of you, the forest parts, and to the right, the road loops
Loops
back
back. I
around.
don't want to look back.
It seems that the road stops at this empty field. You can only turn around and return to the fork in the road. Another fork.
Okay.
To the left of you, the forest parts, and to the right, the road loops
Is it
back
the exact
around.
same?
It seems that the road stops at
Yeah, it
this
is.
empty. Another fork. To the left of you, your suspicions prove correct. Although you have known this forest since you were a child, the road meets a fork that you have no memory of. Looks like the turn. Another fork.
This time.
To the left of you, the forest parts. Your suspicions prove correct.
Okay, so
Although you have known
time
this
I do,
forest
like,
since
go
you were
around,
a
it
child,
brings me
the
back to the
road
beginning,
meets a
so,
fork. You don't recognize the last fork either. The road to the left looks like it's submerged in darkness, and you see some moonlight above the road to the right.
Then I try this one. I want to fight. I want to protect people.
You arrive at another fork. The road to the left lies through a thick forest, and to the right, you see a clearing amongst the trees. Finally,
Light.
the forest is behind you. Vilgert is close, so you decide
Yes, I
to
dodged
take a
some
break.
fights, but I don't know what's gonna happen with the people. And I'm kind of afraid that it's gonna give me sins for killing people unconsciously, so no. We have to keep this wedding as clean as possible.
Mikhail's crossroads look unfamiliar. You feel as if you have entirely lost your sense of direction. You can't tell north
That's
from
all?
south. It's as if you are standing at this crossroads for the first time. You decide to resort to sorcery. You quickly whisper the words of the Zagavar and listen.
So remember, crying or the X is bad, and bells is good. There is sound of bells on the left, sound of X on the right, and wailing, wailing straight. So crying and X, no good. Left is wedding. So bells left.
You chose the right way. You make no mistake in choosing the road.
Beautiful.
This task is right down your alley. The road to Vilgert passes by uneventfully, and you have a chance to rest. Looks like this is the last piece of the road to the Church of the Trinity.
And I even get an HP restore. That's nice. We got everything, and let's go. What does he want?
Vasilisa, stop the procession!
Alexander, we can't! It's a bad omen!
I suppose I can hide it now. No time to argue. I intend to curse your wedding procession, and I'm willing to see it through.
What? Are you telling me that everything you do is based on science?
I can leave it be, but only if you give me the book.
Sure.
Why do you need to ruin the wedding?
It's simple. I can take this artifact only if you're sufficiently weakened.
If the procession stops, the curse may splash out. Only God knows what should happen then.
Right. You're only saying this so I wouldn't interfere. No such thing will happen.
Sure.
Listen to me. This is dangerous. Very dangerous.
You can't scare me, Vasilisa. Either give me the book or the procession stops.
Never gonna negotiate with this idiot.
So that's how it is in your world. Always playing pretend. You could have helped me with the snake that time.
I wanted to, but you were doing fine on your own, and I wanted to see what kind of witch you were.
Sure, you're a pussy.
I did. I think you're as powerful as me. I
Admit
don't
it.
want to hurt anyone. I just need the book.
You
Sure.
know about this? What do you need it for? What are you planning?
Don't stall, Vasilisa. Fight me.
Okay.
I can't give you the book, you know that.
Then it's the only way. Défense-toi.
The guy is not French. It's Défends-toi. But anyway. Fucking kill this nerd. 200 HP, totally fine. So he's gonna spawn things. Goes first if he has less suckers. Then. So he's gonna play 2 and deal 10 damage to me. Is it just that? So 27 damage. I'm gonna start by drawing 2 cards. There you go. Okay, and now okay. Oh, I saw what happened. So yes, it does use 1 appear. My bad. I'm gonna use an arrow. Am I? No, I'm gonna heal it all anyway. But he knows how to use magic now. What the hell?
Give me the book, Vasilisa, and the guests will be safe.
They have nothing
Sure.
to fear. I'll protect the wedding.
Summon evil spirits. Okay, remove all negative statuses. Whatever, I don't apply statuses. So, do this. I'll do this. And I played that really badly, by the way. I should have used those. Which I'm gonna do now. Waste. Can be interesting too, by the way. I don't feel those cards are that good anyway, now that I think about it, but I'll try it. Those are dealing 12 damage each. I'll stay like this. I don't care if he goes first, I really don't. I'm gonna heal all of this. Okay, deal 11 damage.
I don't want to hurt you, Vasilisa. Not if I don't have to.
You've been lying
Yeah.
like the devil himself, and now you want me to believe you?
Good point. So this does use 1 space in there. So 4. And deal 1 more damage. Oh, from the blast. Yeah, nice. So the demon dies. Okay, just do this. And I can apply 9. It's far more than 9. Let me see how much. 39 waste in 1 turn. That's OP. Let's go. What is he gonna do? spawn another demon, whatever. Anyway, when I kill him, the demons also die, so whatever. I think he's dead. I should have just attacked him and not focus the demon. And the demon didn't die for some reason. The best thing I have to do now is just pass the turn.
Hold the entire wedding procession.
Not if I stop
Yeah,
you.
sure. Let me just check this. Okay, so yes, it does use an order. I'm gonna take those off. I'm playing first because I have less cards than him and he dies. There you go.
Alexander's driver notices that his master is weakened and strikes the horses. The carriage drives away. With horror, you realize that his last Zagavers weren't directed at you, but at the procession. The horses lose their footing and the first carts overturn with a terrible crash. The world around you turns into a cacophony of screams, both animal and
Jesus.
human.
That's not good. Wolves, right.
Alexander's curse hits the weakened wedding procession and slices through it. Some of the wedding guests turn into wolves and run into the forest. Others have lost consciousness or are injured from the crash. You notice old Yegor and run towards him. Several Zagavers later, and your mentor comes to his senses.
Grandpa! Grandpa, you're alive?
Vasilisa! Oh, Jesus, my head hurts.
Well, it's actually a miracle that it's only your head.
Wait, I'll whisper a bit.
No time. What's happened to the procession? Was it cursed after all?
Yes, many of the guests were turned to wolves.
Many, I counted 3.
So they were. I wasn't seeing straight. I saw how Fedka was turning.
I'll get that, Alexander. Oh, but what should we do now?
Shush, don't whine. There's no time to think about that lad now. First, we fix the wedding. That's all right. You'll catch the wolves and heal them. Next thing you know, the seal will be broken.
Good point.
How will I find them? Even my chords may not be able to find the cursed.
We'll find them. I have this old friend of mine, a hunter. He will track them.
Oh, that's good that you're
Find
hunting as
out
a friend.
who's missing and fix up the wounded. Then we'll get ready for the road.
How did they turn into wolves? No one has heard of such thing for 100 years or more.
Well, your friend there cast a strong curse, and then you were right. Fedka is not very knowledgeable for a best man.
How do I lift the curse?
You need special herb, Cuckoo's Tears. It grows deep in the forest, in the Leshy's domain. I think this hunter of mine will give you a hand with the herb as well.
So Fedka turned also?
Yes, there is his accordion. At first I thought I was seeing things.
What do we do with the bride and groom now?
They'll manage. I'll teach them a couple of secret prayers.
Who's that friend of yours?
Just a hunter. I'll tell you at home.
Herb first. Fuck Akulina. My god, this game is scaring me so much. Sometimes it lags a little.
Your
and
friend, the Ikotnitsa, is lying here. Akulina has lost consciousness. It seems the girl is hurt. Akulina comes to
Sure.
her senses and with difficulty stands on her feet.
Oh, Vasya, have you healed me?
Sure.
Akulina, you're alive.
Oh Lord, oh Jesus!
She's going to be all right now. Akulina, have you noticed where the wolves went?
I haven't. I don't remember anything since I fell. I can't see Piotr anywhere. He must have been turned too.
Who cares?
Your mother will bring you home. Rest there.
All right, Vasya.
Akulina's mother now.
Thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
Did you notice where the wolves ran?
Somewhere in the direction of Pakcha. They hid in the forest straight away. I barely had any time to look. I only noticed that several of the bridesmaids turned. The horror! I've heard of such things, but never thought would witness it.
Okay, that's all like this. By the way, it didn't told us that there would be a thing. Let's help the guy first.
A
He's down.
wounded peasant girl is lying
Girl.
in the grass. Looks like she's lost. The girl
Sure,
thanks
another one.
you with a weak voice.
I have a lot
but
of
then
them.
loses her senses again.
21.
At least her life isn't at risk.
Let's look at the horse.
Some horses have fled. Only the bravest of them all have stayed. They're also worried. It smells like wolves here. Some horses have fled. Only the bravest of them all have stayed.
Cart.
All the carts have turned over. Some of them are broken. They are quite easy to fix. The guests, on the other hand,
Yeah.
all the carts have turned over. Some of them are broken.
Vasilisa, my head is dizzy. Where is Nikolai?
I can't see him. Listen,
He's also been transformed.
Maybe.
I seem to be destined to go return to evil spirits.
It's okay.
don't lose hope. I'll go after him and the rest of the guests. I know I failed at protecting the wedding, but I'll try to fix it.
Well, it's not really your fault. There is nothing more you could have done.
Looks like you were right about Fetka. I should have listened to you.
He's not the one who ruined the wedding. That was another Khaldun. That's all right. I'll deal with him.
I fucking hate that guy. First sight, you know? It's like love at the first sight, but now it's hate at the first
As
sight.
soon as I get Nikolai back, you'll make it to the church. I'll set your life straight.
I hope that God will help you, Vasilisa.
Can I help that guy? No. There's nothing else. Okay, so you go.
Ready to go back. You can barely stand upright.
No care. Let's go. Okay. That was a
Vasilisa, get up. It's morning already.
the wedding is a
We
massacre.
need to hurry while the wolf tracks are still fresh. I told you yesterday about my friend, the hunter. He is a master of his craft.
Beautiful.
He can track any beast.
These aren't exactly beasts.
And the hunters aren't exactly simple folk. They're knowers of their own sort. Some are friends with the Leshy. Others know Zagavars.
Okay.
This one is called Ayrat, a smart man. Lives near Cherding.
What? So is there gonna be a fork somewhere?
You think he'll help me?
He will. When you meet him, tell him I sent you. We had a deal. I give him the stuff, and he owes me one.
How do I find the guests?
You and Ayrat will follow the tracks.
I
We can
also
do it.
need to talk to Alexander.
No point. He must have fled. If I were him, I would stay away from you.
Insist.
And leave him unpunished? Just give me a couple of seconds. I'll let him swell so much he won't fit into a card.
You want to find him? So be it.
Nice.
Ask around in Alyoshkina village. The
There you
talk
go.
is that his family
Insisting is the
from
answer.
there.
I am a true
found
girl.
this
I complain
out
about
during
everything,
my
and
last
it
visit
fucking
there.
works. Now I know why girls complain about everything. Beautiful. I'm fucking dick. This is obviously
The
a
moment
show.
we took on the next seal, the wolves showed up.
Anyway, I was right to insist.
As if the devil himself arranged it.
Okay, I stopped
I
myself.
don't know. If anyone
Only if
helps
it's really
us,
funny
it
like that.
must be some power from above. Satan can only spoil things, and forces of light wouldn't curse a wedding.
But to girls' defense, it's not every girl. It's only the big majority, not all of them.
Mysterious are his ways. Who knows? Who knows?
You think I can break the curse with the wedding guests?
I believe
Only
yes.
you can find it out.
In the worst case, if it works like minions in combat, I need to kill, or at least knock the one who's responsible for that and should break the curse. That's it.
Where can I find your friend?
Ayrat lives close to Cherding. It's summer now,
Oops.
so
It
he
happens
shouldn't
another
be
time, sorry.
wandering in the woods. To cure the wolves, look for a cuckoo's
You told me you didn't know, and now you're
You
telling me
should
this.
find it in the forest. Some herbalists may also have it. Have a look in the town market.
Cook's tear. Aha! Here I am. Four of those. I think that's all. Ha! Yes! Thank God I didn't sold this. Can I send him? So what does he give? Less damage effect. Okay, I have to send him. Yeah, that's it. 1 4 3 4 2 6. It's good. And the rest I don't mind. Okay. About the book, did I took off? Yes, I did. I only have this. Okay, nice. What about points? Still.
And above all, don't forget the seal.
Yeah. Talking about seal, by the way. I must be almost. Yeah. Only 2 missing. So let's see. So white, 2 missing. No. And black. Okay, I have all of the blacks and only whites are missing. Okay, 1 key and 1 order. We just quick look at it. Okay. Usually it says the ones I have and the ones I don't. But well.
Alright, Grandpa.
Is it? Let me see the time. 20 minutes for this. Yeah, maybe. We can speed this.
Greetings, kind host.
Thank you, bro.
We bear gifts.
Greetings.
Oh, we have a disaster on our hands. Yesterday, a shepherd was looking after our cattle, and a pack of wolves jumped him. Scared halfway to death he was.
Yeah.
They wanted to kill him along with the animals, but he threw his accordion at them. He wants to be a musician, and a wolf tore at it instead. The man ran as fast as he could. He barely made it.
I think I can deal with that pack.
Then there is this strange thing. One of the wolves, our shepherd has a sharp eye, was wearing a jacket.
Yeah, so it's definitely one of the
Holy Mother, Lord Jesus!
walls that we are looking for.
Alright, I'll help.
Oh my god, that's... And we still don't have any clue about where to find this. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Miss.
Sorry if I speed this up, but... Well, we are about 40 minutes into this. So, If I can have an episode less than an hour long,
Half
it's
the village has gathered in front of yesterday's bride. The peasants are violently knocking on the gates. Looks like you've come just in time. The situation...
Come out, Agafia! Bring out your girl, that cursed witch!
I'll beat her so hard she'll bring our kin back right away.
Why have you gathered here? It's late. Go back to your home.
Who are you, girl?
I'm reading this fast, you can pause if you want to.
She's a witch from Vilgard. Don't expect kind.
Well, let's beat her first. That'll probably remove the curse from the wedding guests.
Okay. Okay, good
Stop!
news.
There are no guilty people here. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Never trust a witch. That's what my pa used to say.
Oh,
It seems that the peasants are hostile. How can I convince them otherwise?
I don't think that threats or calls the Christian help. Jesus, I'm gonna read this again. I don't think that threats or calls or call to their Christian value will help. That doesn't really help me. So intimidate won't work. This probably won't work either. I doubt this will work, so punishing innocent. Sin. Sin, it's a Christian value. So I'd say this or this one. So technically it's a 50-50 and I'm gonna lose it, I know. I'm gonna go for this one, but it's probably this one.
You want to beat me?
Ooh!
I alone can help you. And
Nice.
the bride? You think she wanted to curse her own groom? She wanted to get married as soon as possible. Why would she hurt her guests? She didn't transform the procession. Some men did it. Many people saw it.
All right. We believe you this time. But you better bring back my son.
I'm going to lift the curse. Soon everyone will be at home.
After discussing your argument,
Nice!
the peasants disperse. One old lady even blesses you and gives you some milk. The bride opens the gates and thanks you for your help.
Oh, I have to do this first. The game is lagging a bit. If I'm thinking about recording another episode, I need to restart my PC. Or at least leave
While
it rest a little.
hurrying to Vilgard, you walk onto the main road and see a dark whirlwind coming your way.
Okay, sure.
In a
moment you
moment,
realize, blah blah blah. Let's go. You are confronted to a whole swarm of shorts. They won't back down until you drive them away by force. Okay. Each slain short will be replaced by a new one until the swarm is depleted. Okay, so every time I kill, this is gonna get reduced and a new will pop. You win when the swarm is depleted and all shorts are defeated. Dead. Okay. So this is useless. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna use this. Yeah, the gate tongs are useless because I'm just gonna straight up kill them. It's kinda useless for me to use that, right? Unless they coded this a little differently. And it does work. But I'll still put one on each. And I'm not gonna use this. Yeah, just in case I'm gonna shield myself. But they are dead before I can even play my cards. Yep, it did basically nothing. But they will be dead anyway. I'm gonna deal 12 damage, so here. They're dead anyway. But just to secure positive statuses, they won't deal damage to me anyway, so... Well, I'm gonna be 1 HP off, but anyway. Okay, already in book, so those are the two that are missing.
The last short disappears into black flames. You can only wonder who set this swarm upon you.
I wonder. There you go, that's the thing that I'm searching for. Okay. I think I won't do it
You
before when I
carefully
went.
move
But,
along the silent street, looking at the carved windows of the rich houses. Suddenly, you hear two muffled voices coming from the town's cemetery.
the fuck is that?
At least I remember you, right, Ilya?
When will you stop already? You spawn of the devil. What if the left one and the right one pop up? What then?
Well, they surely won't. They've forgotten about you. I asked around, you know.
Damn. I wish I couldn't see you for a century or so.
That's what I'm talking about. Precisely a century is almost up. And we've been doing so well together. I didn't even touch you. Wait. I smell something.
You decide to stay and listen to the end of the conversation.
Because this might be the reason why there is this thing here.
You didn't give me quarter though, did you? I told you. Count the dust, the pine lives. And you? It's all about cursing someone for you.
And how would you curse weddings without me, huh?
What?
Yeah, those were the days. I stopped processions alright, and transformed wedding guests.
And pause. It's just it. So he's responsible for this? Or this one?
Only I'm going to hell for this.
I saved you from the inferno, didn't I? Just lie here quietly in your grave. Later with that, I smell something foul. A live one. Look, a witch is eavesdropping on us.
Well, we'll scrug her now, won't we?
$16. I don't have the remove positive effect. I'm gonna curse him. So this one is dead. Now I only need to kill this one. I'll just like this. Should be good. More than good. Waste, waste. Okay, they are more than that, by the way. I am overkilling it. Does the waste heal me too? There's still a spider behind. It does. And that's the last card I needed to complete the third seal on the black book. There, normally I have everything. There you go. Just double check everything, and everything there. Beautiful. I only need to remove this. And I'm gonna add one more of those. Since I don't have the card draw, I should just do this. Okay, that's good. Let's check this.
In the village, you spot a group of peasants with a priest. The father sprinkles the well with the holy water. A prayer is read. After the ritual is over, the group disperses except for one old man who continues to cross himself. The well seems to have dried up long ago. Your skin crawls when at its bottom you see the burning eyes of a demon. You look at the peasant, bend over the well, and call out to the spirit in a whisper.
Huh? You scared me, girl. Are you a Khaldun?
What kind of chort are you?
I am a Polivoy. I look after fields. I guard
Guardian,
them.
okay, so
But
I didn't
this
attack him,
time,
that's good.
the chorts were too strong. I tend to the grasses and look after the cattle if they graze on my field. There is a little of our kind left here.
What are you doing down there? You're a Polivoy, not a well spirit. The well is dry because of you.
I send the water away. How would I stay down here otherwise? I can't go back to my fields at night, so I just wait here until the morning. Some wicked chorts turned up in my field. They won't leave me alone. All night they play cards and make noise, so I sleep here at night.
Will you leave this well if I deal with those chorts?
Sure I will. What else do I need this place for? I am a Polivoy.
I'll help you then. Soon it will be quiet at night in your field.
In the village, you spot a group of peasants with a priest.
Talk to the
What
woman.
girl? Came
I
to
won't. I
drink
really
your
won't do it.
field? No,
Never.
can
Never.
do. The well's gone dry. The Lord punishes.
You describe your...
There are hundreds of rich Alexanders like that all over Perm, pretty girl. You think you can find yours here? I've lived here in Alyoshkina for a long time, girl. I may be able to help you.
Not a long episode from time to time, it's not bad.
This village used to belong to landlords. Our masters weren't cruel, but they were somewhat peculiar.
Right.
What were their names, lords? Help me. Can't remember. But they were interested in demons. Their servants used to talk about how they performed some kind of mansion rituals or something. Well, we also had a nowhere girl. What a beauty she was. They took her as nanny for their son. The boy was named Sasha. That's why I'm telling you this. They've moved now. Where? I don't know. Ask around in town.
When did the well go?
Only recently.
I know how to fix the well.
Yeah.
Soon it will...
In the village, you spot a group of peasants with a priest. The three whisper a prayer and catch your breath.
New location, we take care of the charts. And the 1 HP that I was needing is healed now.
In the field, you find a noisy company of chorts immersed in a game of cards. When you order them to leave the field, they
They're probably gonna
laugh
cheat,
and
so.
offer...
They are all dead. 27. That's so OP. I don't need to do anything. Look at this. Already in the book, already in the book. I'll get the 4th one.
After getting rid of the chorts,
Nice.
you get back to the village. The thankful Polivoy gives you a treasure consisting of copper coins and a silver dish, which he found in his field.
Let me get another one of those, you know. Okay, good, let's keep going.
There's a winding trail that leads through the gloomy woods to the place where cattle graze. For some reason, people call it a road. You cautiously look around and suddenly hear muted growling from the shadows. Could it be your imagination?
This is the best choice, but
You
unpleasant.
step inside the inky shadows and look around. It's silent, and only the branches whisper something to the cold wind.
So it's nothing. Nice. Back to walls. So it's probably this one. No, this one. And that's the main objective on top.
The bank is wrapped in a slippery fog. You look into the milky veil, expecting to see running wolf shadows, but notice only the swirls of the slippery haze. After looking around, you notice some wolf tracks on the sand, and a torn-up shepherd. This instrument obviously went through the paws of some wild beast. Its body is scratched with claws, and the bellows are torn to shreds. In the grills of the instrument, you find a broken wolf tooth.
I like this. Follow tracks. It's so good, Jesus. %20 more HP? Nice! The thing I'm searching for now is more things like this. That gives me basically a card. Because of the well-versed effects. Follow
The
tracks.
tracks are leading east and are lost in the forest fog.
Sharp
you follow
branch,
them for
whatever.
some time, but
Let's keep going. We got this one too. So in the episode, okay, 53 minutes.
there's a drop near the road. It's notorious for the stories told of it. They say two bandits killed each other here in a dispute over money. They were both buried here. They say the reason for their fight is still at the bottom of this ravine. It smells of rot and graveyard dampness at the bottom. You find 3 old graves here.
Okay, pray.
You
Remove
whisper
scene.
a prayer and catch your breath. Even the
It doesn't even
bandits
remove
deserve
scenes from me.
peace.
Oh, that's bullshit. I didn't want to dig them up because since now that I'm sending almost no charts, I'm keeping most of them. I should have done this earlier, by the way. Paid more attention about the actual negative effects that they would give me, because some of them are whatever. I don't even play with defense cards, and I was sending a chart that was reducing the defense again. So, anyway. Wow. That's gonna take some time.
Even
I
after
see.
sunset, the town is boiling with activity. The shops and stalls are open. Your eyes are dragged towards high stone domes and merchant houses almost against your will. You soon find a hunting shop old Yegor was telling you about.
Okay, so actually I'm gonna leave here. For me, I'll keep playing because there is no autosave in there. But yep, for you, it's better like this. So guys, thank you for watching, and we see each other in the next episode. I think I'm gonna post the next episode just the day right after this one. I'll see. So guys, see you, and thank you for being there on time. Just kidding. Guys, don't forget, never forget about us. Stay the way you are. You're amazing. See ya.